Barak Yahweh Brakatha, Yahusha, Barak Yahweh Brakatha, Yahusha, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. Lesson will be entitled Family Issues. Lord, will you are edified. Question: from a carnal standpoint, what family that you know that doesn't have any issues? Answer: there is always something. Now, from a spiritual standpoint, right? We move, we operate within the spirit to the best of our abilities. Okay? There is rank, okay, amongst our family. And the apostles of Great Millstone are the leaders of Great Millstone, as well as the entire nation of Israel, if you can receive that in the spirit. People, we are within the flesh. Mistakes will happen. Okay? Mistakes will happen. However, at the end of the day, 1 Corinthians 14:40, let all things, let everything be done decently and in order. And we get that order from the scriptures, applying the scriptures. Okay? Now again, family issues, okay, will be present because we are in the flesh. Let's go to Matthew 5 and 23. Therefore, if you bring your gift to the altar and there remember that your brother has aught against you, so you have an issue with your brother and you are actively teaching, right? Verse 24, leave therefore your gift before the altar and go your way. First be reconciled to your brother and then come and offer your gift. Meaning what? Live what you preach and preach what you live. If you have issues with your brethren, go talk to your brethren. Okay? Now, when Yahushua was on earth 2,000 years ago, okay, he had spiritual family issues. Case in point. John chapter 6 and verse 66. John 6 and 64. But there are some of you that believe not, for Yahushua knew from the beginning who they were that believe not, and who should betray him. Verse 65. And he said, therefore, said I unto you that no man can come unto me except it were given unto him of my Father. Verse 66. From that time, many of his disciples went back and walked no more with him. Okay? This is evidence of family issues. Okay? And because these disciples were not spiritual, okay, they left Yahushua. They abandoned Yahushua. Okay? So Yahushua had family issues amongst the brethren. Verse 67. Then said Yahushua unto the 12, will you also go away? So, regarding this incident, regarding this circumstance, Yahushua looked at the 12, okay, which were family members also. And guess what? Guess what Peter replied? Verse 68. Then Simon Peter answered him, Lord, to whom shall we go? you have the words of eternal life. And we believe and are sure that you are that Mashiach, the Son of the living power. Okay? So, with that being said, at this present time, I believe through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, that the apostles of Great Millstone has it right. Okay? And within this concept, okay, there will be family issues. However, we utilize the scriptures to resolve these issues. Okay? Verse 70. Yahushua answered them, have not I chosen you 12, and one of you is a devil? Who is he referring to? Verse 71, he spoke of Judas Iscariot, the son of Simon, for he it was that should betray him, being one of the 12. This is another example of a family issue. Was not Judas Iscariot a disciple of Yahushua until the allotted time? Okay, he was a disciple of Yahushua until the allotted time, meaning until the time frame he would betray him. This is another example of a family issue. Okay. And Yahushua suffered that. Okay. He still treated Judas as a brother, although he knew he would betray him. Why? Because he was moving in the spirit. This is Mark 10 and 35. And James and John, the sons of Zebedee, came unto him, saying, Master, saying, Master, we would that you should do for us whatsoever we shall desire. Meaning what? Do us a favor. Okay, do us a favor, Master. 36. And he said unto them, what would ye that I should do for you? Meaning what? What is your request? Verse 37. They said unto him, grant unto us that we may sit one on your right hand and the other on your left hand in your glory. Meaning they wanted to be the top guys, okay, in the kingdom of heaven. Verse 38. But Yahushua said unto them, you know not what ye ask. Can you drink of the cup that I drink of, and be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with? And they said unto him, we can. And Yahushua said unto them, you shall indeed drink of the cup that I drink of, and with the baptism that I am baptized withal shall you be baptized. But to sit on my right hand and on my left hand is not mine to give, but it shall be given to them for whom it is prepared. Meaning, order comes from Yahweh. Verse 41. And when the 10 heard it, they began to be much displeased with James and John. This is another example of a family issue. But Yahushua called them to him and said unto them, you know that they which are accounted to rule over the Gentiles exercise lordship over them, and their great ones exercise authority on them. But so shall it not be among you, but whosoever will be great among you shall be your minister. Meaning what? Teaching humility, although there's order. Okay? Although there's order. And whosoever of you will be the chiefest, shall be servant of all. So Yahushua resolved this family issue. All right. So if Yahushua was dealing with family issues, okay, and he is the son of the Most High, he is the chief commander. Think about now. Think about now. So there will be issues in every camp. And even for these fallouts, okay, issues will arrive, okay, amongst them as well. Point blank, period. Salakia. Yeah, see if I can do it. Can't remember how it goes. Galatians chapter 2, verse 11. But when Peter was come to Antioch, I withstood him to the face because he was to be blamed. For before that certain came from James, he did eat with the Gentiles. But when they were come, he withdrew and separated himself, fearing them which were of the circumcision. Okay, now let's read this in the NLT. Now, Galatians 2 and 11, but when Peter came to Antioch, I, referring to Paul, Apostle Paul, had to oppose him to his face, for what he did was very wrong. This is another example, okay, of family issues. Verse 12, when he first arrived, he ate with the Gentile Mashiachim, which were Israelites, okay, who were not circumcised. But afterward, when some friends of James came, Peter wouldn't eat with the Gentiles anymore. He wasn't keeping it real. This is a form of hypocrisy, okay, worried about what the circumcision would say. He was afraid of criticism from these people who insisted on the necessity of circumcision. So Apostle Paul addressed it. Apostle Peter, okay, for not keeping it real. This is another example of, okay, having family issues, although they were spiritual brethren, okay. And think about another example amongst Apostle Paul and Barnabas, okay. So things will happen. However, we still must navigate within the spirit, okay? And all these fallouts, former fallouts, or even cats that were never a part of Great Millstone, whenever they congregate and as time moves forward, okay? As time moves forward, best believe that issues will arrive amongst them. And I know this for a fact because Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushua, is not dealing with them. All right? Lord will, you are edified. Shalom.